Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you are all well and your studies are also going on well. This is part 4 video from the chapter of exponents of real numbers, where I will solve another set of 5 multiple choice questions based on how to simplify a given numerical expression as exponents or radicals. If you have not watched the previous part 3 video where I solved the first set of problems, I strongly suggest that you also watch that video. So this video is part of the playlist CBSE Maths for class 9 following the textbook of author R.D. Sharma, where I primarily discuss about the key concepts and formulas related to problem solving. If you find this video beneficial, then please like it, share it with your friends, and if you want to further support me, then subscribe to my channel. And in that case, do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So let's start part 4 video, where I will solve set 2 of 5 multiple choice questions based on simplification of exponents and radicals. Okay, so the first problem says, if ABC are positive real numbers, then we are having given a expression. This is a radical expression. This expression is a radical expression. So clearly this is a principal fifth root of whatever there is inside the radical sign. This is the radicand. So this will be, if I applying the concept of the principal nth root of a real number, we know that nth root of x, this is in the radical form, this in the exponential form will be x to the power 1 by n, and of course n will be a natural number. So this expression becomes 3125. The radicand is 3125 multiplied by a to the power 10 multiplied by b to the power 5 multiplied by c to the power 10. This is the radicand. So this whole thing will be raised to the power 1 by 5. Okay. Now I will apply the laws of exponents, that xy, where xy are non-zero real numbers, to the power m, where m is some rational number. This is equal to x to the power m multiplied by y to the power m. So this will become 3125 raised to the power 1 by 5 multiplied by a to the power 10, this whole raised to the power 1 by 5 multiplied by b to the power 5, this whole raised to the power 1 by 5, and finally c to the power 10, this whole raised to the power 1 by 5. Now 3125, this whole raised to the power 1 by 5, clearly I have to express 3125 as the power of 5. Now in these situations I am very slow, but you have to be very fast in finding whose power of 5 will give you 3125. In this case I am very dumb. Okay, so I will straight away do prime factorization. So 3, 1, 2, 5. This is 6 to 5. Okay, this is 6 to 5, and 6 to 5 I know. 6 to 5 I know is 25 multiplied by 25. Okay, so what is 3125? 3125 is then 5 square. 25 is 5 square. Another 25, 5 square, 5 to the power 4. So this is 5 to the power 5. Okay, so 3125 is 5 to the power 5, and this whole is raised to the power 1 by 5 multiplied by, now I will step some jumps. Applying the laws of exponents, x to the power m, this whole raised to the power n is equal to x to the power m into n. The second factor will become a square, the third factor will become b, and the fourth factor will become c square. Now this 5 to the power 5, this whole raised to the power 1 by 5 is 5. So this becomes 5 a square b c square. This should be the simplified value of the given numerical expression. So the correct answer is A. A is the correct answer. Let's see the next problem. Now, if you do not understand any steps that any concept and laws of exponents that I'm applying, then I will strongly suggest you please watch my previous videos on the key concepts and formulas from this playlist, that is CBSE Maths 9 R.D. Sharma. Let's see the next problem. If small a, small m and small n are natural numbers, that is positive integers, then what will be the simplified value of this? Okay, what is the numerical expression given? It is overall, it is a mixture of exponent and radical. So we have something whole raised to the power m into n, where m and n are positive integers, and the base is a radical, that is mth root of, and inside this mth root the radicand is again a radical, that is nth root of small a. How do we simplify this? Always, okay, now as you can see, this is a nested radical. This is a example of nested radical expression. I know using shortcut this will be equal to, that is the base, whatever. So this whole thing I mean this whole expression is in the exponential form, where the exponent or the index of the power is m into n, and the base is some radical. I am simplifying the base using shortcut formula, which is the formula is that if you have a nested radical expression, that is, let's say pth root of, inside you have qth root of, inside you have rth root of x. This will be, as you can see, the radicand is actually x, and there is a chaining of root, nth root, which are the outermost nth root is p, the nth root inside the p is q, and the innermost nth root is r. So this will be x to the power 1 by the product of all the nth roots, that is pqr. Okay, so then here the base will be a raised to the power 1 by m into n, and then I have the outside power m into n. Clearly I can say that this is equal to a. That is, if I want to show it in more details, this will be actually mn multiplied by m into n, that is a raised to the power, and that power is mn multiplied by 1 by mn. This is equal to a. So the correct choice is B. B is the correct choice. If you find any difficulty in understanding any steps, any concepts I am applying, that is the laws of exponents, or any concepts of radicals, any concepts of converting a radical into exponential form, or from exponential form into radical form, or anything related to the rational exponents of real numbers, please feel free to let me know in the comment section. I will do my best to help you out. Let's see the next problem. Question number 3. The value of, so we are having addition of two numbers, and the two numbers are in the exponential form, where the powers are rational numbers. The first power is 3 by 5 and the second power is 3 by 4, but the base is in decimal. The base is in decimal. To simplify this kind of problem, you have to first convert the base in the which is in decimal form in the rational form. Okay, so 0.00243, if I convert it into the fraction or rational form, this will be 243 divided by 10 to the power, how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 to the power 5. This is whole raised to the power 3 by 5. And then plus again 0.0256 0.0256 in the rational form or in the fractional form will be 256 divided by 10 to the power 4. This whole is raised to the power 3 by 4. Now, so whenever I said that whenever you have to simplify this kind of thing, x to the power m by n is a rational number, you always first try to express x as a power of n. Then it will, then the power of n, that power of n and the power m by n, the n will cancel out. I have to express x as a power of n. Okay, so in the first, in these two addition of two terms, in the first term, I will try to express the base, that is 243 by 10 to the power 5 as a power of 5. Now in the denominator there is already 10 to the power 5. I need to figure it out how, what will whose power of 5 is 243, and I don't know. Let's see, 243, this is 81. Okay, I can see. So this will be 243. 243 is 3 to the power 5. So 243 is 3 to the power 5 and I have 10 to the power 5. This whole raised to the power 3 by 5 plus again 256. I will try to express that as a power of 4, because in the denominator I have 10 to the power 4. Then I can express the whole base as a power of 4. 256 is 16 square, so it has 16 square. So 256 is 16 square, and 16 is 4 square. So this is 4 to the power 4. Okay, so 256 is 4 to the power 4, and we have divided by 10 to the power 4. This whole is raised to the power 3 by 4. So now 3 to the power 5 divided by 10 to the power 5, I can write it as 3 by 10. This whole raised to the power 5, and outside we have 3 to the power 5. Plus similarly this will be 4 by 10 whole raised to the power 4, and outside we have 3 by 4. So now clearly I can express this. Applying the laws of exponents, the powers gets multiplied. This will be 3 by 10 this whole cube, plus this will be 4 by 10 this whole cube. Okay, now so this is now 3 by 10 whole cube. As you can see, all the options are given in the decimal form. So eventually I have to convert these two terms in the rational form, and then from rational to decimal form. So this will be 3 to the power 3 divided by 10 to the power 3, plus I have 4 to the power 3 divided by 10 to the power 3. So this becomes 3 to the power 3 is 27, and I have 1000, plus 4 cube is 64 and 10 cube is 1000. So now I will add up these two rational terms. This will be 91 by 1000, which is equal to 0.091. 0.091 should be the answer. So the correct choice is D. D is the correct choice. Let's see the next problem. The value of is equal to. Now sometimes it might be visually difficult to understand what exactly the expression is. So this is nothing but there is a square root, there is outermost square root, and inside the square root the radicand is 3 square multiplied by another number which is also a square root, and inside the square root the radicand is 9 square multiplied by, again we have square root of like this. Okay. Now there are you can solve this. You can simplify this problem in two ways. The one way which is given in the textbook. This is all these problems are from the textbook of author R.D. Sharma, either from the textbook or from the MCQ problem book. One method is that probably in the textbook it is given solved this way. You consider this entire expression to be equal to y. Now eventually I have to find y. I am assuming this whole expression, given numerical expression, to be y. Now if I square on both the sides, if I take square on both the sides, I will get y square is equal to, I will have 3 square multiplied by 9 square multiplied by square root of 81 square multiplied by 16 to the power 16. I have this. Okay. So this implies that now this implies, so this is on the right hand side we have 3 square multiplied by and some square root term. From here I can say that y square by, I will take from the right hand side 3 square, I will bring it down. I mean the proper way of saying is that I am dividing both the sides of this equation, LHS and RHS, by 3 square. So this is now square root of 9 square multiplied by again square root of 81 square multiplied by square root of 16 to the power 16. Okay, fine. Now what I will do, what I am essentially doing is I am step by step removing the square root from this equation. From the given numerical expression, I am trying to remove the square root step by step. Okay. Now if I again take a square, if I take the square of both the sides of this equation, I will have y square by 3 square, this whole square will be equal to 9 square multiplied by 81 square square root of 16 to the power 16. Now this implies I have y square by 3 square, this whole raised to the power 2 is nothing, y to the power 4, y to the power 4 divided by 3 to the power 4. Okay, this is equal to 9 square multiplied by 81 square, square root of 81 square multiplied by square root of 16 to the power 16. Okay, now it might be a little tedious and a little daunting, but always do not worry, always be calm and try to apply your laws of exponents step by step and slowly. It might take some time, but do not worry about that. Eventually you have to solve the problem. Okay, now again I will divide both the sides by 9 square. So I have 4 y to the power 4 divided by 3 to the power 4 multiplied by 9 square, I can say is 9 square is 3 to the power 4. This is equal to square root of 81 square multiplied by 16 to the power 16. Okay, now the LHS becomes y to the power 4 divided by 9 to the power 4 is equal to square root of 81 square multiplied by 16 to the power 16. Okay, I have no more space left. Okay, now okay, so this is now if I take again I will take, to remove the square root sign from the left hand side, I will take square of both the LHS and RHS. So the LHS obviously will be y to the power 8 divided by 9 to the power 8. This is equal to 81 square multiplied by square root of 16 to the power 16. Okay. Now this is equal to, what is 81 square? 81 square is 81 square is 9 to the power 4, because 81 is 9 square. So this is 9 to the power 4 multiplied by, I have square root of 16 to the power 16. Now if I again divide both the sides by 9 to the power 4, I will have y to the power 8 divided by 9 to the power 12 is equal to square root of 16 to the power 16. Okay. Now again if I take the, now 4 and 3, okay, okay, now if I now to remove the square root from the right hand side, I will take again, I will square both the LHS and RHS. I will have on the left hand side I have y to the power 8 divided by 9 to the power 12. If I take whole square, it will be y to the power 16 divided by 9 to the power 24. This will be equal to 16 to the power 16. 16 to the power 16. Okay. So this implies that now I will do cross multiplication, and I have y to the power 16 is equal to 9 to the power 24 multiplied by 16 to the power 16. Okay. Now I have no more space left. So I can, as you can see, y to the power 16 is equal to 9 to the power 24 multiplied by 16 to the power 16. How will I? Eventually I have to find y. The original numerical expression we assume to be y, and squaring, and we kept on squaring both the sides, and we came to an equation where y to the power 16 is equal to 9 to the power 24 multiplied by 16 to the power 16. Now this is basically exponential equation which I was planning to solve in some future videos. So what you do is, so this is an exponential equation where both the LHS and RHS are in exponential form, but the variable unknown y is in the base of the left hand side. So the idea is I have to express the right hand side and the power of and on the left hand side the variable is in the base and the power is 16, which is a constant. So I have to express the right hand side as an exponential form, so the power is 16, and whatever the base will be, the power has to be 16, and then I will equate the base from the right hand side to y. Now I have to, so 16 to the power 16 is already there. I have to somehow express 9 to the power 24 as a power of 16. How to do that? 3 square 48. Okay. So 9 to the power 24. Okay. So y to the power 16. The tricky part is that how will I express 9 to the power 24 as a power of 16? So sorry, 9 to the power 24. Okay. Now obviously 24 do not have a factor of 16, but I know 9 is 3 square. 9 is 3 square, so 9 to the power 24 is 3 square, this whole raised to the power 24, and this now becomes 3 to the power 48, and now I see 48 has a multiple of 16. Okay, let me do it here. Uh, so y to the power 16 is equal to, we can say, 3 to the power 48 multiplied by 16 to the power 16. Now 3 to the power 48, I can express the power. Eventually I have to express 3 to the power 48 as a exponential, in the exponential form, where the power will be 16. I know 48 is 16 multiplied by 3. Now 3 to the power 16 multiplied by 3, I can express it as 3 cube, this whole raised to the power 16. Applying the concept that x to the power mn is equal to x to the power m, this whole raised to the power n, this is also equal to x to the power n, and then this whole raised to the power m. Okay, so now this becomes 27 multiplied by 16 and then multiplied by 16 to the power 16. So this is equal to 27 multiplied by 16, this whole raised to the power 16. So we have y to the power 16 is equal to 27 multiplied by 16, this whole raised to the power 16. I can now, the powers are equal, that is 16, I can equate the base. So I must have y is equal to 27 multiplied by 16, which is equal to 3 cube multiplied by 4 square. So y is 3 cube multiplied by 4 square, and it is not there. Three cube multiplied by 4 square. Eight. 27 4 2. Definitely 27 multiplied by 16, 4 square, 3 cube. (16 to 8). This is equal to 3 multiplied by 3 square multiplied by 2 into 2 to the power 3, 6. 6 cube. It cannot 6 cube. 3 cube into 2. 3 cube into 2. No. 6. Let me see if I have done any mistake or not. So we had 3 square, 9 square, 81 square, 16 square is equal to y. So once we take the squaring, the first time we get y square is equal to 3 square, okay, and then we have y square by 3 square is equal to, okay, and then we again did squaring and we got okay, y to the power 4 divided by 3 to the power 4 is equal to we got 9 square, okay, and then y to the power 4 divided by 3 to the power 4 multiplied by 3 to the power 4 is equal to square root of 81 square, okay, and then we have I think I did a mistake. 3 9 to the power 4, this is fine. 3 to the power 8. Okay, y to the power 4 divided by 9 to the power 4 is equal to square root of 81 square multiplied by square root of 16 to the power 16. Okay, now if I do squaring again, I have y to the power 8 divided by 9 to the power 8 is equal to 81 square. Okay, and 81 square is 9 square, 9 to the power 4. Okay, so we have y to the power 8 divided by 9 to the power 12 is equal to square root of 16 to the power 16. This implies if I do squaring again, we have y to the power 16 divided by 9 to the power 24 is equal to 16 to the power 16. Okay, and so we have y to the power 16 is equal to 9 to the power 24 multiplied by 16 to the power 16. Up to this I think I am correct. Now I have to express 9 to the power 24 as a power of 16. So 9 to the power 24 is equal to 3 square whole raised to the power 24, which is 3 to the power 48. Okay, now 3 to the power 48, we have now y to the power 16 is equal to 3 to the power 48 multiplied by 16 to the power 16. This is equal to 3 to the power 48 can be expressed as 3 to the power 16. The power 48 can be expressed as 16 multiplied by 3. So now this becomes 3 to the power 3 whole raised to the power 16 multiplied by 16 to the power 16. Okay, this should be 27 to the power 16 and multiplied by 16 to the power 16. I will quickly check whether sorry friends, I will quickly check the book from where I copied this problem. If I have incorrectly copied the options, this is 3 square where is the problem? Phi square, square root of phi square, square root of okay, the options are 6 multiplied by 2 to the power 4, 3 cube multiplied by 2, 6 cube multiplied by 2 cube, and 6 cube multiplied by 2 is fine. Okay, so in the book the answer is choice D. The answer is choice D. Let me see. So the answer is 6 cube multiplied by 2, and I was stuck in solving this problem. The answer is 6 cube multiplied by 2. Let me see. Is it so? Okay, so this is where your knowledge of laws of exponents and how you can apply the laws of exponents in a tricky way, in a smart way, to get to the solution. Okay, so 6 cube. Okay, so this is 3 cube multiplied by 4 square means 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 4, which is equal to 3 cube. 2 to the power 4 can be written as 2 cube multiplied by 2, and 3 cube multiplied by 2 cube can be written as 6 cube and multiplied by 2. Yes, indeed, it is 6 cube multiplied by 2. So from the fact that y is equal to 27 by multiplied by 16, and that 27 multiplied by 16 can be expressed as 6 cube multiplied by 2. This is where I failed. So this is where your own intuition or your own how you will arrange the powers and the base so that you can arrive to an expression which is given in the choices. This is where your own practice and smartness will depend. Okay, let's see the last problem. Where is the last problem? Oh, so I will okay, so what is the value of, okay, so the value of, we are asked to find what is the value of, this is a very strange expression, exponential expression. This is, it is written as 4 and the power is not 2 actually, the power is, okay, let me first write it, what is there, 2, and we have again 1, 5 and 6. What exactly is this? Whenever you have to simplify this kind of expressions, always remember that let's say you have something like, let's say A, where A, B, that is and C. Now this is never and ever this is not equal to A to the power B and this whole raised to the power C. No, never do this mistake. This expression is not equal to A to the power B and this whole raised to the power C. No. A, B, C, you count from the topmost powers. C, consider C. So C is the power of B. C is the power of B. Okay, so let's say I write it x to be equal to B to the power C. So now this whole expression is nothing but A to the power x. This is how you should interpret this expression. That is, first you will consider from the topmost power. The topmost power is 6. Now 6, what is the base? Whose power is 6? It is the power of 5. So first evaluate this. This becomes now 5 to the power 6 is a big number. 5 to the power 6 is a big number. Let's say whatever the let's say I'm writing it as a 5 to the power 6 only. Now the trick is the 1. The 1 will make things very easy. Okay, so now 5 to the power 6. Okay, 5 to the power 6. Now let's say this number is, let's say for example this number is y. Now if this was if the power was a little smaller, like 5 squared 5 cube, I would have written 25 or 125. I don't know what will be 5 to the power 6. Let's say whatever that integer be, let's say that number be y. So now this becomes 4, 2, 1, and the power of 1 is y. The power of 1 is y. So now I will next evaluate what will be 1 to the power y. 1 to the power y. You know that 1 to the power anything, this x could be any number, is always equal to 1. So this thing is 1. So this thing now becomes 4, 2, 1. Next I will find what is 2 to the power 1. Obviously 2 to the power 1 is 2. So this becomes 4, 2. Then I will evaluate this. 2 to the power 2 square. This is 4. So this becomes 4 to the power 4. And what are the choices? 4 to the power 4. 4 to the power 4. Okay. So I have to rearrange the base and the power so that it matches with one of the given choices. I think it will match with D. So 4 is 2 square. And we have 2 square raised to the power 4. powers get multiplied. This is 2 to the power 8. So the correct choice is D. So this is a very important problem that you must understand what exactly this kind of expression means. Let me explain once again. If you have something like this, P, actually you have to first from the you consider the powers from the topmost, and then you evaluate this way. So first you will find z to the power p. This is z to the power p equals to, let's say this is a. Let I am assuming it to be a just for the sake of discussion. So this becomes now x, y, and z to the power p is, we have assumed to be a. So this is a. Now I will evaluate y to the power a. This is y to the power a. I am considering it to be b. Let. So this becomes x to the power b. So finally you have to find x to the power b. Now there are various other forms of simplification problem. I will try my best to solve more problems in the next couple of videos. I think I will make another 2 set of 5 problems based on the simplification of exponents and radicals that will cover most of the variation of problems. Then I will start solving problems on solving exponential equation. That is, you will be asked to solve for an unknown x or y which will be in the power or base. How do you solve? So that is all for this video. If this video was beneficial, please like it, share it with your friends, and once again please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos for more problem solving on simplification. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.